right now. Helene, the latest advisory now at 60-mile-per-hour winds, so that's a 10-mile-per-hour increase. We've noticed the movement stays steady, but the pressure millibar dropped 4. And by the eyeball test, you're looking at the low level and the mid-level circulation. Find that balance. The center of organization is becoming more and more prominent, and you're seeing that reflected here with the purple and the gray. That's the cooler cloud tops, the explosive energy that's getting derived out of Helene. Let's put this into motion and show you that when these two sections start to get closer, there's that inverse relationship. As the pressure millibar drops, usually the wind increases. And this is something that we're watching. We could be in the phase of a rapid intensification cycle. What I mean by that is rapid intensification is this process right here. Tomorrow evening, Wednesday, 75-mile-per-hour winds. That would make it a hurricane. Then you get to Thursday evening, 115. If you do the quick math, that's a 40-mile-per-hour differential. That is enough for rapid intensification and then some. I believe it could even outperform this forecast. So what happens if it lives up to this billing or does even more than the forecast? It leads to these watches and warnings. And notice this is for most of Florida, Georgia, and even portions of Alabama. Inside of all of this that you're watching is that storm surge threat.